I received a few packages from Frenchic, and the others are inside, and I'm going to open them in different videos that you guys are gonna see. But this main, we're gonna see what colors are here. I can't actually remember what I picked. I got 2 Dazzle Me, which one I already just put on the shelf right there. And then we got, oopsie, the Funky Dora and Olivia. I absolutely wanted to try these forever. Oh, we are getting there. And of course, brushes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I absolutely love these brushes from Frenchic. These are my favorite brushes, the medium oval brushes. They are absolutely gorgeous to work with, and these are so sharp. I have the medium and the large, so I wanted to get the smaller one for smaller pieces and furnitures. And I'm just so excited about brushes. I absolutely hate cleaning brushes, but today we are going to refurbish this gorgeous table that I just found on Facebook Marketplace. I got this table from a lovely elderly couple. Literally drove like an hour away. It was completely free, so I am quite excited to refurbish it. We had to take it apart, so the lovely gentleman was helping me to take this apart, otherwise I couldn't have fit it in the car. So we had to drill through here to remove the wood screws, which I will replace anyway, so not a biggie. That's the actually top for the table. I was looking for this farmhouse table for forever, but a lot of people asking like 350, 400 pound, even on Facebook Marketplace, even that is like has scratches and stuff like that. So I was like, hell no, I will keep it to as close to zero budget this refurbishment in the dining room as much as I possibly can. And as soon as I seen this free version, I was like, yes, please. So it's the right measurement. I wanted to reduce the size. The other table that we have is quite big, so this can fit 4, even 6 if we really want to, but I don't think I ever had that many people. To use a P60 first, then a P80, as well as this stripper today. So these are our tools, and of course we have the 2 sander, the orbit sander and the multi-tool sander to get to areas. Paintbrush, just a very cheap one, and we're going to try this. So the method, let's see, leave it for 1 hour. Okay, that's perfect because I run out sanding paper, so until this is doing it magic, we will run some errands. So this is how we're looking so far, with 2 coats of 2 hours. I'm still gonna leave it on. I just applied a little bit more and gonna leave it overnight, I think, because 1 hour wasn't, 2 hours wasn't enough, but it's coming off. But as you can see, there's still a little bit of struggle here and there. To make our life easier, I'm going to leave this overnight. So I'm gonna apply it more generously and leave it and see how it goes. This is how I'm going to fill the actually holes. I do have a few holes on the tabletop and on the side. I'm just gonna use one of these spatulas. Look at that, it's coming off gorgeously. I am using that brush, and I purchased one of these from Temu to get into the tiny little areas. We have 2 more to go, and then basically we're gonna sand it as well after all together, but we are getting where needed. It's just very sticky, so we will need to make sure we actually sand the whole thing. Right, so sanded every piece down now, looking great. Now what I'm going to do is clean this piece. It's all nicely completely sanded down, every piece looking good. So now we're going to use the sugar soap and clean it completely down. Our piece, I'm just gonna attach the top to the bottom, and then basically can start waxing our piece. This been a while, but we are getting there. These are the items that we need today. So sugar soap to remove any sort of dervish or any sort of dust, anything on the unit itself. We're going to use the Frenchic white wax, the brownie wax, a finishing coat for the top to make sure it's extra protected because it's a table. Obviously we're going to use it quite often, and of course wax brushes that we're going to use today. So these are the only pieces that we really need. Of the white wax, as we can see, is getting there. So I'm going to leave this now for 45 minutes, and then we come back, and most probably we're gonna apply one more coat before the brown wax. So I just wiped it off with a lint cloth, any excess. So it is drying currently. Brown wax, so looking nice. What's up, you? What's up, you? Come on up. Come on. Come on, yeah. No? Where's your brother? There he is. What you done, you two? Yeah, nightmares. So that is the second coat of the white wax. Is drying currently. So we're gonna leave that. The bottom one, now I'm gonna start the bottom one with the brown wax. A tiny bit, highlighting it. Yeah, I like it, but the bottom needs to be darker a tiny bit because the top needs to be lighter, so that's good. look at the gorgeous blend. If you look at this grayish brownish hint as I'm mixing the white and the brown wax contrast, I just really need this brownness to go. That's what I'm trying to make disappear, but it's just, I will have to wait it out to dry and go over it one more time, I think. So we have a few coats now, a white and brown wax. We're gonna wait for this completely to dry. Once it's actually dry, we will give a very light sand of 240. Yes, this 240 sanding paper. Just make sure that any excess wax comes off. So, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. What we're gonna do, very top, we will cover this with finishing coat, 2 or 3 coats, the top, to make sure the wax doesn't get damaged, because obviously it's gonna be a dining paper. So, oh my god, it's exactly the color I wanted. Oh, this is so beautiful. Now we just need to find some chairs, hopefully for free. You will need a staple remover, a standing line clipper. As the garage is extremely cold this time of the year because I removed my radiator, I decided to do this in my brand new dining room. Big mistake, however, I finally get things done, so I do not mind cleaning it afterwards. So let's see what I did first. I removed every single fabric cushion. However, I tried to not rip everything apart. However, it would have been 100% easier. But as you can tell, I honestly haven't got a clue what I was doing here. Definitely out of my comfort zone. I wanted to make sure that I can use these as a sample. Right, so I got all the covers off. This is the wood piece behind it, so you can work with that. Obviously, I'm gonna pull out all those little sticky little things that we do not need. I'm gonna rip this off, because as you can see, it used to be in a salon, so I think they probably put like bleach on it or something that is burned through the cushions, some strong chemicals. So I'm gonna replace that as well. I'm just trying to be careful to take everything off from the first chair, so I have the right measurements to play around with. But that's gonna be fun, really fun. So okay, everything off that I needed to get off. This is the first chair, so I'm just gonna do exactly the same process, take everything off. Then we're gonna take this out, clean it off, sand it, paint it, let it dry, and reupholster it. Sounds so easy when I just say this, but it's gonna take me a few days to do 4 chairs. Right, so we got all the 4 chairs. This one is completely full out the thing, so I think I'm gonna start with this to see how it's doing, because then I maybe need to remove from the rest of them as well, the same way as I did here. I left that one because it's quite intact, no problem, but the rest of them are quite bad, so I'm gonna replace them. So, sanding, cleaning, sanding. I'm gonna start with this beauty. Woo! What I'm gonna do is get the white wax, the brown wax, and the Dazzle Me from Frenchic as a combination of the 3. How I used it on the dining table, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So 1 layer of this, let it dry, and then the mixture of these 2. So we're gonna start with this one first. Not real wood, it's sort of like an MDF. We can't really whitewash it, so we're gonna paint it. I mean, look at the cover straight away, and that's quite wet because the brush is still wet, but already all painted. Now I'm just gonna let them dry completely. Then tomorrow I will be back to wax them, the two combinations, the white and the brown wax, and then we will leave them again to dry, and then we're gonna upholster them. My way through like this. This is just the dark wax. Then I'm gonna use the white wax to brighten some areas out, but as you can see, it's giving that nice rusticy vibe that we're going for. Completely done. Let me just show you, so you can see I created that textured look. However, what I'm gonna do now, just gonna dip this wax brush into the dark wax and go like this, little dabs here and there, just create the more aged look here and there. I got some staples, a staple gun, have some trimming, but we will see if we're gonna use these or make something similar like this out of the fabric that we're going to use. Picked up this brand new roll for £5, which is unbelievable. So this is going to be our fabric for the chairs. Separated everything, so we have the front of the chair on the back cover, we have the back of the chair, we have the seating cushions. So I just draw everything on them, and I left excess to make sure I can pull it, blah 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 blah. So that should all work. This was actually my favorite part, stapling absolutely everything down. So the first thing I did, I stapled 4 different places, so the front, back and both sides, just one staple on each, and then I basically work my way around. It's extremely important to keep pulling the fabric to make sure it's extremely fit around the chair and you don't have any loose end. That's definitely not something you want. You want to make sure it's very snug on the piece. Right, so I got the bottom part done. We attached it all with that, and now I'm gonna trim it. I'm gonna attach the trims and then we can start working on the back. So just got it all stapled and cut them all off the edges. These from Tool Stations. I'm using this to attach these trims. As you can see, it's nicely attaching. Excuse me, Hapsy. Nicely attaching. It's really strong. So I'm gonna do this all around. I just put one there that I'm gonna take out because I was gluing it. So we are getting there. Just a bit worried that I don't know if I'm gonna have enough trim or need to order. So we will see how many I can able to do today. Top, and now I'm gonna cut every inch that is left over like I did on the bottom, and then we're gonna trim it, and that's basically one chair is fully done. I got the dining set done. I'm gonna cost up how much everything has cost me. The only thing is I couldn't finish that over there because I run out the trim. However, I will order the trim, which is already on the way, so then it's gonna be completely done. So that's what we managed to do. And there is the cost breakdown. Total cost is £31.55. And
And there we go, guys. This is the final product. I am absolutely in love with it. It's the perfect color. It's absolutely matching with everything in the room. It's exactly how I wanted it. I honestly couldn't be happier how it turned out. It's just everything I could have asked for.